the sun sets past it.
Yo, 420 Kids live direct in effect. Oklahoma City bound is going down. Dirty Mac and what's happening? And tonight, not tonight, it's today. In today's episode, we got Kanye West has a message for Kim Kardashian. We also have Corey Holcomb being concerned about Kanye West. I'm concerned as well. He has achieved significant individual success as an African American, but he's still going through it. The mental health right now is a lot for the young man. You hear me? The young adult. Well, he's a grown adult, but let's give a little insight on this video article.
Hey, Kanye, what do you think about that, bro?
I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think about Balenciaga dropping you? I ain't lose no money. They never paid me nothing.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying?
You're the one that signed her.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You think Adidas is next?
Yeah, the guy said,
Well, we're going through legal right now, so anything can happen. You know what I'm saying?
But you got Johnny Depp's lawyer, so she got him off, right?
Yeah, I think people just try to score. I think people just try to score points. You know what I'm saying? Like Maverick Carter had me go on a show just to say we took him off the show. Then I go on Drink Champs. Then they take it down. The day when I was taken off the Balenciaga site, that was one of the most freeing days. You know, we're about making product that's $20, the best design in the world, and that's the reason why we have brought the head designer from Balenciaga, Demna, who's a great designer. That's why I brought him to the Gap in the first place, but they didn't allow that to happen, and that's why I had to get up out of those big corporations so I could get directly to the people. And I want to talk about the Jewish comment. It's actually proving the exact point that I made. So many actors been bullied behind the scenes. So you even got people like Ari Emanuel asking people to not do business with me. That's how this town has been running for so long. They'll mute you. They'll try to mute you at all costs.
We can't cancel Kanye.
We can't cancel, man.
What'd you say?
They can't cancel somebody.
I mean, you definitely.
You got us, bro.
That's right.
Look at that. Even
God's
before,
on your side, man.
even God is on all our side. God is alive.
Amen.
Yes.
You know, so even
He's
though
the master controller. We're on
even-
remote control.
exactly, we're vessels.
Yep, exactly.
Man.
So y'all still
And
had a
there's a show,
platform.
too.
This is the thing. They never expected someone to have the platform. It's not that anyone's afraid. They're afraid of us not being afraid anymore. And we're not afraid anymore. They can't use all the tactics. I'm talking about my life was threatened to have a political opinion. You understand what I'm saying? To wear the wrong color hat is what they told me, or wrong thing.
100% right, bro.
Or the audacity the audacity of me as a black man to have a White Lives Matter t-shirt. I seen white people wear Black Lives Matter t-shirts.
That's right.
So that's some audacity, right? It seems pretty one-sided if you really think about it. So we just lean into it every day. I know God has a plan for us. We fight not in flesh and blood. This is a spiritual warfare at this point. Anything else, you guys?
God, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Listen, man, God's on all of her side and your side, and you're the one that's going to be the catalyst to bring us forward, man. I'm telling you.
Do you believe
know.
that? Do you believe that black-owned media will be the solution of celebrities being outcast for not going with the group?
You know, I believe at this point we're all one We're all one race, the human race.
This
At this
nigga's
point,
with that
instead of
shit.
us all coming together,
We all
under
one.
God and helping each other. You know.
Do you think it's better if we lift each other up though, instead of negative comments? Do you think that's a better move?
He's got to call it out first. He's got to call out the negativity, and then we got to heal it.
That's what I'm thinking. Is just we gotta get the truth before we can get the love, or else we're just loving the lies.
Love is God, bro.
What have you got to say to people that are trying to cancel you?
You can't cancel him.
I'm
man.
here. What are we talking about? We here. We ain't going nowhere, baby.
Kanye 2024.
And if I ever, if I ever went anywhere, we know why. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So we here.
Exactly.
We love you, man.
Kanye, any words on Bitcoin?
Forget paparazzi. Let's get bodyguards.
Can we get?
Yeah, man. My personal opinion, like I said, Kanye West is very successful, and that's the person that's in the limelight. But Michael Porter, which is the person that's actually Kanye West, is Michael Porter. He's going through a mental health breakdown. Once again, he's lost his wife, his kids. He's losing contracts. And some people would paint a narrative that he's trying to do it independently, but I was thinking that too. Maybe he's purposely trying to get these people to drop him, like Adidas, with the remarks that he said, with the previous remarks that he said. But what added insult and injury to me was that he was going to look for another shoe company like Skechers, which is also a Jewish conglomerate. So that kind of killed the independent thing. You see, the guy just asked him about the black media station. He started saying this Frenchman shit. We are the world. We are the people. And that's good. This is why we can't come together as a unit under one agenda and one accord and create our own entities, because all we seek is white validation, and all we seek is to sit at their table. Now, this person has $100 million in his account. Surely I would think he'd be able to build production centers and distribution centers to distribute it to the consumers. You have the money to invest in a product and distribute it to the consumers, which is the chief science that deals with economics. So it seems like right now we don't mind getting $2 out of $10 if we getting $2 out of $10, because like I said, we're Frenchmen. We keep saying we have to create our own separate entities for us to be successful out of people and stop having problems like this. Because oftentimes when the impoverished people are speaking about racism, it's like it's not being sung in a chord. But now this rich, successful celebrities talking about issues pertaining to bullying. And he said, who? He said, who is the book? And this is my thing with this. And he's part of corporate America. Now, all of a sudden, the middle class and the impoverished people is talking about, oh, he's talking about us. Us. I don't see what he's doing for us. Not that he needs to do anything for me or anything. He's, like I say, he's a genius in music, fashion icon. He's still a person, a human being. So that means he's susceptible to emotions, depression, anxiety, loneliness, happiness, being sad, a sense of entitlement, so God damn. Yeah. So like that's what I said. I think he's having a mental health breakdown. And people is rocking with him because he's crashing out, and that seems to be the narrative right now. We're supporting him crashing out right now. I think he's going through a mental health struggle. Is he saying some real stuff? Everybody say, but that doesn't disregard the high-powered bullshit that you say. And I'm not finna sit down here and jump down his throat for saying some bullshit, because we all say a lot of high-powered BS if we're talking it. We're gonna say a lot of stuff, but what he has to recognize is he's in the public eye, so nothing that he says is off the record. Nothing that he says is off the record. So with that being said, man, let's go on to this next video article.
There's a lot of shit going on with that brother Yeezy up in this bitch. And, you know, I just want to say this. Back when he said Donald Trump is my father, that's when I knew something was wrong with that brother. Keep it real.
That is.
I knew something was wrong with him. I was like, God damn it. So all this pile on that's going on now, I ain't really part of the pile on. Back in 2018, we burned some Yeezys on air.
Sure did.
Like, we ain't new to this, man. I've been watched what the brother has done.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I'm saying all this bullshit going on now, this is the crazy shit. Niggas be talking about what Corey Holcomb ain't got and what Corey Holcomb, you know, he whatever. Ain't no motherfucker in this world gonna be able to say I'm a billionaire one day and then the very next day say, oh, he ain't a billionaire.
Right.
Ain't no motherfucker gonna know what I got. I got my shit and I'm like a pirate, nigga. My shit is in treasure chests around the motherfucking nation. Nigga, I wish I would be out here on some shit where motherfuckers can say what I am and like that shit with them banks was so bogus. Like, even though people may feel some kind of way about Yeezy, man, the bank ain't supposed to be able to be mad at you because of what you say and come up with a moral clause to tell you to take your money and stuff it, especially Chase.
Yeah, that's crazy. The fact that you can see that happen in real time, to be threatened by a bank. There's a lot of things that we can learn from this.
Chase Bank is the government. Chase Bank is the government, dog. So when Chase Bank was like, come get your money about this bank, I was like, oh shit, they can do that?
Yeah. Chase this shit right up out of there.
It ain't that I'm shocked they can do this. I know what it is. Man, listen, man, we are captured. Black people, don't get to thinking that you are free. You are captured. You are here because you was brought here to build this nation for free. And everywhere around the world, you still captured. We need to recognize what's really going on. The pile-on game ain't what we do. When somebody down, pile on them because the media say they bad now. Man, we been knew something was wrong with that black man.
Right.
Brittany Griner, I'm bringing this shit up all in the same way to tell you this is show you what they do to us. The sister didn't know that she shouldn't be walking through the airport with whatever she had on her and a Black Lives Matter shirt. Man, you getting on racist airplanes. What it is, we forget. When I'm at the airport, if somebody slapped the shit out of me on the plane, I'll be like, I don't know. I am very calm on them airplanes. First of all, I know what happens to men like me. We get put in handcuffs first before anything is even asked.
Yeah, man. So me personally, like I said, he's very successful. Does that take over everything? You know, we have classism issues, I think. He has money, so he must have it together, but he's having a mental health breakdown on television from his own mouth. He said he's bipolar, you know, that he was addicted to opioids. This is out of his own mouth. So this isn't opinionated. These are problems, trials and tribulations that we go through as humans. Like I said, because he's rich and he's successful does not mean that he's free from any of these emotions. So now, although he is very courageous about speaking up issues, the bullying. Yeah, he's an $11 billion man, was a billionaire until they start bullying and pulling his contracts. This is the African-American story, the struggle. Every time we build something up, you don't have to be a criminal. They come to tear it down. He's not doing no criminal acts. So I accuse a lot of people of playing white face. You know, the white people used to get in trouble, or they didn't get in trouble. Let me rephrase. They used to get ridiculed, criticized for playing blackface. Now we doing it so much to the point we can't even see problems unless they talk about them. They tell us what our problems are. We constantly seek white validation. Just look at this. They are taking this man's money because he didn't do a criminal act, nothing of the sort. And we're supporting it. Oh, he's saying real. He's real. Yeah, see, he can be real as long as we can sit back and watch him lose his stuff. Our money ain't at risk. We're not losing no money. Yeah, so that's real. Sitting here watching him trick himself off because it's a mental health issue. It's a mental health crisis, and it's a goddamn drug epidemic. Everybody on fucking drugs. And if they're not on drugs, they on fucking medicine. So we entertaining this high power BS. It's a pill popping epidemic. People popping pills. They popping so many pills. It's like Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man. They just popping pills. Everybody's just supporting the narrative. The man is getting on TV, crashing out. What billionaire would you know that would like all this stuff going on? Pulling all these contracts. He lost Adidas. He lost Gap. Balenciaga. Oh, this is real. He's saying some real shit. Man, you ain't losing shit, though. You ain't losing shit. Yet these same people have the courage to talk down on rappers, but they don't have the courage to stand up to this monster that Kanye is standing up to. Now, like I said, look at what happens when you do stand up to the monster. What is it, David and Goliath? What's the story, the religious story, the indoctrination? We are religious and shit all the time. So he beat him with a slingshot or something, if I'm not mistaken, but a monster. But that's metaphorically speaking. That's a metaphor. Just like I don't know. We have to talk about the powers to be. That's more of a reason to build your own table instead of trying to sit at somebody else's table. Like Forrest Gump, you know, Sage Tyken. So we have to not continue, man. We have to start building our own. Because every time we talk about shit like this, we're always saying, when we talk about black economics, when we talk about black prop, it's always we. It's we. But as you can see, Kanye is talking about, he's not talking about we, he's talking about being systematically left out. The $11 billion guy. Because once again, when the impoverished people or the middle class people talks about race, it falls upon deaf ears. So now all of a sudden he's talking about issues that's affecting African Americans, and people are acting like he's the second coming of Jesus. But he is Jesus. I like Kanye, man, because he's slick, man. He used these same people, you know, that are demonizing rap. It's these high spiritual people, the people walking with God. And I like, man, I know these cats, man. Y'all, all that nonsense they be talking about, hey, convince yourself. You hear me? Stop trying to convince me. Stop trying to convince me. Shit. We start talking about all these problems, and this magical force is supposed to fix everything. I can dig it if that's your belief, not challenging anybody's belief system, but I don't believe what people believe. Am I entitled to my opinion? But he's the second coming. See, Kanye West, all the people that were demonizing rap music, basically is these high spiritual people, the church people. So I love that he flipped it. He said, fuck it. Him being the thinking person that he is, the free thinking man, he said, I'm going to build me some gospel stadiums and get all these niggas money. Hey, it's just so now the same people that demonize him support him. He's a psychologist, man. But at the same time, right now, I think he's more of a patient and he needs help because he's crashing out on TV. He just prophesied his death. He said, if they kill me, y'all know what? Because he know he's saying too much. And it's real. We all supporting all that's real. He's speaking up for us. You ain't losing shit. You ain't putting up. You ain't losing no money over some shit you saying, but you supporting the narrative that it's a lot of fuck niggas out here, man. Selfish people. They don't think about the community. They only think about themselves. I bet you in a relationship, they place themselves on a pedestal, even in a relationship with their woman or with their man. They place, these people are egotistical fools. So they're gonna identify with egotistical fools. I get it. If you're an egotistical fool, I could get you identifying with the egotistical fool. Kanye West has $11 billion. Like, I'm a supporter of his rap music, the fashion. I don't wear the Yeezys or none of his clothes. Some of that shit be too tight. But identifying with the narrative, he's a genius in. But as far as the voice of the people, not so much. Like I said, this is the 1% of the population in the music business, in the movies, in the fashion. I bet you it's less than 1% as far as African Americans are being involved. So the systematic planned annihilation, like I said, the man is not committing criminal acts yet. The banks are discarding, they taking his, he's saying anti-Semitic remark. Come on. These are the same people that are exploiting the artists for every dollar they got. They're sending young rappers in foreign neighborhoods, unprotected, making money off of them, exploiting. Yet there's no outcry from the African Americans. It's like, boy, we sure love being I'm not gonna say some stupid shit like that, say we love being slaves, but the mentality, because the base, it's like he loves being a slave. He said that slavery is a choice, where you're choosing to slave for these motherfuckers. If you got $100 million in the bank right now, you still going to Skechers instead of build your own fucking table. So you're choosing slavery. You're choosing to be enslaved by these same motherfuckers that you crying about taking your contracts. That's your choice, because you got $100 million in the bank, as Michael Porter. Kanye West is a billionaire. See, it's a difference. It's called an LLC, but he has corporate. He's dealing with shares. They have shares. It's a conglomerate. It's a Jewish community conglomerate of shares. This platform is a Jewish community platform. They own everything, but you can't talk about that. So when he gets up here and he's crashing out all of his resources, that's real. We got people like Charleston White calling everybody he run across bitch ass nigga. The justification for him doing it is the rappers do it. Oh yeah, that's good. That's justified. It's a mental health. It's a mental health. I just got out of a goddamn insane asylum. It's called prison. So I know when people is, man, you should see when they do peel line, everybody running. It's like a goddamn stampede when they do peel line. And this ain't drugs. This is medicine. They playing word games with people. So, man, the thinking, the power of self. We're so self-influenced of self. We're so vanity. Like I said, if you're an egotistical fool, I could see how you could side with Kanye West saying slavery is a choice. Slavery is a choice. So free yourself away from this motherfucking oppression then, nigga. If slavery is a choice, why the fuck is you up here crying about Gap taking their fucking contracts from you, Adidas, Chase Bank? Nigga, you said slavery was a choice, nigga. So stop being a motherfucking slave if it's that easy. But the mentality right now, we want to be under these people. We don't want to build an independent nation of independent. We have black doctors, we have black lawyers, we have black policemen, we have black politicians, we have black astronauts, we have everything. But the mentality, we don't mind these record labels and every other thing exploiting us. We don't mind exploitation. as African Americans. We don't mind the Asians coming into our community, making billions of dollars off of our women. We don't mind that as African Americans. You know, they can make billions a year, and it goes strictly to the Asian community. We don't mind that because we always say we, because we're not thinking about me. This is the time to get with the vanity shit. Stop thinking about self and start thinking about the community, because we are one people with one purpose, with one goal, striving for success. That's how it should be. Hey, sister, how you doing this morning? Star, good afternoon. Keep doing your thing, girl. Big shots out. I'm going to buy some of that stuff. Y'all see you popping, girl. That's good motivation. I love to see the sisters doing that business, and I'm going to pull up and support. I'm going to get something for baby. Good afternoon to you. Keep doing your thing, sis. But like I said, man, the narrative that's being portrayed as African Americans, we're taught to be colorblind. So this is why we don't mind the exploitation again. Now, Kanye West with this, he's a free thinker. I would, you know, he's very successful. Once again, we don't have to keep pointing out that he's a billionaire, because we all know that. That's why we're all talking about Kanye West. But the thing, I think we're all talking about Kanye West because he played the race card thing, and he's fucking with Candace Owens with her rotten ass. Man, we're not even finna begin to get on her motherfucking ass. She's so fucked up, but we all fucked up. Some just more than others. And once you know you fucked up, you have to try to work on it. I know I'm fucked up. I got anger issues. Do you know that, man? I be one, man, do all type of stuff, but I have to think before I react. I know I have anger issues, so I practice things like opening the doors for people, being patient, being courteous, you know. So let's go into this next video article by Corey Holcomb.
Power because we are the number one consumers, nigga.
Dog, listen, you don't have power as consumers. Everything that you do in this nation, little bro, is allowed.
But we are the one who spend frivolously.
You don't. What you gonna buy if you got some money? They said Kanye was a billionaire. Look what happened to him. You can't buy shit.
If it's a brand that majority of people, black people buy, and that brand do some crazy shit or some fuck shit, and black people pull out of that brand loses. That's just how it works.
Black people don't pull out of brands.
I'm saying if it happened,
You're stupid.
I'm saying if niggas had the gall to do it,
But
if niggas had the solidarity to do it, then that would actually happen. But niggas ain't got the solidarity because we always arguing minute points, shit that don't even make sense.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but I'm just trying to make you see it from another point of view. Lil' bro, you are captured. You are not free. Nothing that you do is because you want to do it. You're allowed to do it. You live in America. These motherfuckers own everything because they came here and they got it. You know how? Guns and violence. That's how Caucasian people got in control. Guns and violence. So when y'all motherfuckers pile up on Kanye, remember, you piling up on a brother who is courageous, but I don't think is well. We got friends we know are not well.
That hit the nail on the head.
Well, bro.
And that's the most important thing.
That is the most important thing there that I think that we missing. The brother from his own account, from his own out of his own mouth, he said he's bipolar. He was addicted to opioids. And opioids are prescribed from the doctors, by the way. You know, so medicine, a lot of people often are hooked on medicine and they don't know it's drugs. Just look at the statistics. Look at the people. Look at the overdoses on street drugs or look at the overdoses on medicine. It's not a comparison. It's a drug epidemic. According to Uncle Sam, it's a mental health epidemic. According to Uncle Sam, there's a healthcare epidemic. Just look at how they did. Look at the hospitals that you're around. I bet you they construct and build shit up like they man, it's finna be. Wait till this next wave of COVID that they push out there. Look at the hospitals just getting bigger and bigger. There would be no need for hospitals if there wasn't a bunch of sick people running around here. So we got to look at the narrative that's being portrayed by the people that are controlling the power structure. Like I said, you got an $11 billion man up here complaining about power. So if he's complaining about it, I argue with brothers all the time about this. Man, when we gonna get off of this? When we gonna stop talking? Goddamn, listen to me. Don't listen to me. Listen to Kanye. Shit, because he complaining about it. They can crash and burn your shit anytime they want to as a black man. You hear me? Look at how who getting canceled. Look at R. Kelly. Okay, oh, he's pedophile. He's fucking with kids. Okay, they showed you that 10, 15 years ago. We seen the video 10, 15 years ago. Now, all of a sudden, it's a big sex ring going on, pedophilia going on, and there's one person in prison, Maxwell, the gypsy, what's her name? Giselle Maxwell, man, come on. All these motherfuckers they on Hans Island, got kids. Hey, man, it's all kind of crazy shit going on. But, like I say, Kanye West has courage for speaking up about issues that African Americans have been complaining about since the beginning of time. But we don't have a voice. You do have a voice. Your vote counts. Your vote is the voice of total empowerment. Don't let these people silence you. That's why I say kudos to the African American, the youth, the rap industry, because they're telling the real story. Because the sprinkle of the minority groups, the African Americans that live in the suburbs, it's a sprinkle. It's a little sprinkle. We get better. And the reason we move our children to the suburbs is to get a better education, to be in a better environment. But what we can't see is the sub attacks, the submarine attacks, which is below the surface, to keep this environment like this. This is we're blaming the people that are oppressed instead of the oppressors. So, like I said, it's gonna fall on deaf ears when I talk about it. But listen to Kanye West. Listen at his message and what he's complaining about. This man is doing no criminal acts. This man is a beloved entertainer, a beloved rapper, a beloved fashion icon. And Chase Bank is crashing and they're taking contracts. Gap. I'm listening to the stuff he's saying. Oh, it's okay to exploit African Americans. And we don't see anything the matter with it. I'm not telling nobody that this is to inform. This is not to insult. You hear me? We're not teaching hatred. We're teaching self-love. Love yourself to trust in yourself. Love yourself. We have to start loving the community. You know, because right now it's the motherfuckers that they gonna keep in front of you. They so filled up with hate, but yet they act like they love the community. They don't even want to identify with you, the pop. And that's right, brother. Brother said that earlier. He said, what about Ye stating he only talks to folks in his tax bracket? Once again, he's only talking to the billionaires club. But see, we so fucked up with classism, we place material things and money over our racial obligations as people. So when a motherfucker like George Floyd gets killed, like I say, we'll have an ignorant motherfucker saying something. He has an ignorant statement. This is an ignorant statement. He's brilliant as far as music, a musical genius, fashion icon. But the stuff that comes out of his mouth, once I say, and I diagnose it as he's being sick, slavery was a choice. A motherfucking police officer on this man's neck for 9.5 years. He on his neck for 9.5 years. Have you ever woke up with a crick in your neck? That's just from sleeping wrong. We talking about this man on his neck for 9.5 years. And this motherfucker said he died from fentanyl because he been whitewashed. Nigga, that's what the punk ass police say when they fucking kill African Americans and they trying to get off. Oh, he had weed in his pocket. Look what they talking about. What's the little Trayvon Martin? They talking about his daddy got fucking his own PCP. What the fuck do that shit got to do with y'all killing this unarmed African American? But they can't affiliate with the problems of the people because these people say, oh, we're not black. We're all humans. We're all humans. We're all part of the human. Man, shut the fuck up with that bullshit, nigga. Like I say, you chose your motherfucking side and what side you want to be on. And I say it's classism issues. He's a black man, so he's going to experience racism no matter how many fucking billions you got. No matter how much money you got, you know, shit. Hey, these motherfuckers going to spend their time on TV tearing the motherfucking down. It's easy to tear down a criminal. Oh, they're gangbangers. They're dealing dope. Oh, the black on black crime. Black on black crime. But it's a crime for gangbangs to kill motherfuckers and all this shit. But it's not a crime for military to kill motherfuckers that look like you. It's not a crime. How the fuck did slavery? How the fuck did we get enslaved? Because of these military tactics, nigga. Motherfuckers pulling guns. They lying to niggas. Oh, they sold. Nigga, we didn't sell our motherfucking selves. You motherfuckers need to start learning y'all goddamn history and learning something, man, and stop believing the story that these motherfuckers tell you. They won the war, so they gonna tell the fucking lies. You know, so this slavery thing's a choice. Ignorant statement. Is he ignorant? No, people just say ignorant. I say probably a lot of stupid shit. I'm a talkative motherfucker, so I'm gonna say some shit that you probably think is stupid. But I have my own mind. I have my own opinions, but we're indoctrinated as well. We go to school. If you don't go to school, the truancy officer will come to your door, the police. Hey, man, get your motherfucking ass in school. Fuck as you do. I went through that shit. Man, fuck, I ain't going to school. Shit. Police at your door. Get your motherfucking ass and go to school. So this is indoctrination. Education. Your religious indoctrination, your subdivision of many divisions, or I'm a Christian, I'm Baptist, or I'm esoteric, or I'm non-denominational. These are all subdivisions of one division. And the thought is being controlled as well as through the monetary resources. You have impoverished people, you have middle class people, and you have upper class. And it's really not a middle class anymore. And the rich getting rich, what they say, Reaganomics, the rich get rich, the poor get poor. Whatever the fuck that means, we can't see or read between the lines, and we can't see what's on the surface because we're conscious. All the consciousness is your perception and how you see the world. Once again, we need to be subconscious so we can see the attacks below the surface. The veils or the clansmanship in America, it represents the deceit. You can't see it happening. The stuff, by the time it's on the forefront, it's too late. It's already in your face. It's at your door. You're just, all you can be is terrified now. You can't stop it. So us getting on here demonizing our young black Americans for situations that they didn't create, give yourselves a round of applause. You fucking idiots. Keep up the good work. Keep up the bad work. You know, so it's courageous for Kanye West to stand up to people. Once again, it's fucking up his money. He's not worried about our money or the community's money, but he's playing the race card when he needs to get backing, when he need the niggas to come jump, because when he need niggas to come rock with him. Hey man, he's slick, man. Hey, when he need niggas to come rock with him, he go he gonna traumatize you with some bullshit. He gonna traumatize you with some bullshit to get the attention. Now you got music, you got several other factors to stir up the waters. You have unlimited, not unlimited, damn near unlimited resources. And the shit that he chooses to say is slavery was a choice. You put on a MAGA hat. It's still, although I'm with the bipartisan shit because we overwhelmingly Democratic for what? As African Americans, I don't know. They keep us dependent on these social services. the Republican standpoint, these are the business owners. So they have a do-it-for-yourself attitude. But once again, the people that they've stolen, it's a stolen legacy we're talking about. You profited off of centuries and centuries upon centuries of free slave labor. And there's nothing about that. Nobody can talk about that. But they RICO acting rappers. If you RICO acting the motherfucking rappers, when they gonna start RICO acting the motherfucking labels? If the oppressed is doing this, imagine what the oppressor's doing, because gang banging and I can agree when they saying motherfuckers killing is killing to me. How is this killing demonized over here? But over here, you're in the military, now you're a hero, but you killing on a mass scale. You're dropping bombs, atomic bombs, you got drones, you're dropping bombs, you got tanks, you got Gatling guns, you got all kind of rocket launchers, weapons of mass destruction. But all you hear about is black on black crime. Black on black crime. Well, we love to be programmed, man. We think we got some free thinking. We think we free thinkers. That's the funny thing about it. Kanye West is getting up here telling you that the thought is being controlled. You can't, if you're talking about black people and you're trying to or just seeking truth, speaking about truth. What did they do to Jesus? What did they do to Malcolm X? What did they do to Martin Luther King? All the other people, Marcus Garvey, they sabotage them. They're going so whoever they is. But in closing, man, I think we love Kanye West as an artist, as a musician, as a fashion designer, a fashion icon. He's one of the A-list celebrities in the African American community, and we love Kanye West. But Michael Porter, we can't see Michael Porter. A lot of us don't even know that's his name, Michael Porter, because we know the Kanye West on the stage. We know the Kanye West balling. We don't know the Kanye West with the emotional problems, having a mental health breakdown. Look at him. The man turned being bummy into a style. God damn. Now that's influence right there. He turned bummy. These are people who wouldn't be caught without an edge up on a. You're going to see them in the best of the best of the best every time. They red carpet events. When is you going to see? Tell me when you see one of these ladies up here when they not all beautiful and glamorous, or one of these celebrities. Shit, man. He's going through a mental health. He like an alcoholic with the drug addiction. You know, this is not turning him down. This is from his own mouth. So then you have these media moguls who they can say whatever they want to about you. They can paint whatever narrative. They can paint whatever narrative that they want about Kanye West, because, oh, he's crazy, he's mental. Shit, we all crazy and we all got some type of mental health going on. You see the Parkland massacre, when the kid killed 18 people, you see how they diagnosed that as mental health? Every time we do something, it's not passed off as mental health. So, like I said, I think the man is mentally ill at times. Is he crazy? No, he has his crazy moments. He has his crazy moments. Yeah, that's right. What's up with it, Charlie? He said, Team Kanye, he's speaking on things that people need to look deeper into. People are judging the wrong reason. Everything he does has a message. I agree and I disagree. Everything he does. And sister, you need to pull up on the show with the natural hair. We're going to do a show about the natural hair and the vegan meals. I need some help. Goddamn, you going to help me? I need some help. I need a vegan meal. You hear me? We're going to pull up and chop and pop. But he says a lot of stuff that's controversial. I straddle the fence on a lot of issues, he says. Like I say, when he's talking about the oppressive people sabotaging his work, I say we need to start seeing who sabotaged the Black Wall Street. They sabotage it. Looking, like I say, he's not a criminal. He's not doing any criminal acts. Too legit to quit. You would think he like MC Hammer. Too legit to quit. Hey, that's not the case. Oh, you can't say that, Kanye. But what he's saying, look at the image that they're portraying in the rap music. You can talk about killing this, killing that, killing that, killing that, killing that, killing that. I killed this nigga, I stepped on him. That's cool. And I straddled the fence on that because that's often the story that the middle class, the people that are living better, they don't want to see it. You hear me? How much do we pay attention to the bums on the street? Oh, they're poor, they're drug addicted. Hey, he might need some food. He might need some money this time for some food. Look at how we care about our lower classmen. Oh, you freshmen. Even in high school, you freshmen, you fish. even so the lower class, man, we got to do better as a community. We have to do better as a community. Yeah, as long as it's against us, it's okay. So African Americans, we can't really tackle oppression because we're talking about issues that are pertaining to us, but we have to go to these people and ask for jobs. We have to go to these people and ask for housing, to our education. They're controlling what our children are learning right now. Today in 2022, when African American children go to school, they learn about slavery. Right now. And when we talk about this, oh, when we gonna get, God damn it, they teaching this shit right now today. They're not teaching a true story. They teaching, oh, we were brought here on, man, we wasn't brought here on no goddamn slave ships. We've been here. We are the indigenous people here. We populated, we taught these people how to agriculture, horticulture, science, mathematics, even the systems that they're using in the court. It's plagiarizing. They plagiarize and steal everything we do. Goddamn. Hey, man, how do you block all these goddamn spam calls? Somebody please tell me. Because, man, these people call you 100 times a day. Goddamn. But back to the message that he's speaking about. We need to come together with these think tanks. We're going to have different perceptions. We need Christians. We need Muslims. We need brothers from the Moorish Science Temple. We need the pagan brothers. We need the brothers that don't have any belief system at all. We need to come together, congregate. We need our women. We need to come together and congregate about real issues in a community with real people, real problems, and real solutions. So in closing, once again, Kanye West is a beloved artist in our community, as well as the rappers. They demonize the rappers, but look at who only once has the courage. And Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle was talking about, he didn't sell out. They canceled Dave Chappelle because he would not wear a dress. God damn. Ooh wee. Surely we must be living in the last days for us religious people, man. You hear me? God damn, they canceled Dave Chappelle because he wouldn't wear a dress. Now, when Kanye West says the Black Lives Matter movement, he says white people is walking around with Black Lives Matter shirts. I said, you got a point there. And it's a scam when he's talking about $80 million that were being raised by the Black Lives Matter movement, by the Democratic Party. Where did the money go? They tricked us again, just like they tricked us with the civil rights movement. They tricked us. It was about disenfranchising African-American business. No wonder we got this we are the world, we are the people narrative. We're supposed to be colorblind. Do you think white people is going to go for a majority black police force in their neighborhood? Fuck no, they're not going. Do you think Asians would let black people own and sell them anything? No. Fuck no. Why do we go for this shit? And we're not talking about the deaf, dumb, and blind people. We're talking about the successful people, the people that have their shit together. Oh, I'm educated. My finances are together. Where's the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Where's our prestigious neighborhoods? Where we building up? Like I say, we got Oprah Winfrey, we got Tyler Perry, we got Kanye West, we got Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, billions over time billions. Where are they putting their money together to benefit the whole? Now it's all about me. See, we're learning from these people, so we take on the attitude of our oppressors. You hear me? It's all about me and mine. I'm not worried about I'm not worried about Charlotte's family. I'm just worried about me and mine's. I'm not worried about the homie Knowledge family. I'm not worried about the homie or Critical's family. I'm just worried about me and my selfish desires because we're egotistical fools. And hey, who more to care about you than self? I get it. You hear me? I get it. But in closing, for real this time, I think Kanye West is an extraordinary African-American icon in America, but Michael Porter is going through a mental breakdown right now, and we need to help him. In closing, I appreciate y'all pulling up here fucking with me. Y'all could have been anywhere else. Like I said, y'all here fucking with me.